Bonjour! Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour la suite de la quête d'histoire de la version 3.4. J'ai l'impression de vraiment prendre beaucoup trop mon temps, donc je vais essayer d'avancer le plus possible aujourd'hui. Donc voilà, on ne perd pas plus de temps, on y va de suite. Avant de continuer, je voulais vous faire un petit segment pour vous prévenir que j'allais faire un nouveau let's play bientôt sur le nouveau jeu de Team Cherry qui s'appelle Hollow Knight Silksong, que j'attends comme beaucoup d'autres depuis des années. J'étais un grand fan du premier et voilà, je compte évidemment découvrir tout ça, le nouveau jeu, etc. avec vous. Donc voilà, si vous voulez voir le gameplay, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner à la chaîne. Donc voilà, parenthèse fermée, on peut continuer. Oups, j'ai pas changé les voix. Oh, c'est rapide. Hop. Waouh, mais regardez qui est enfin de retour.
Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
D'accord.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Ma'am. Just another fairy of the maze.
Really même, il y en a beaucoup comme ça? Les noms deviennent de plus en plus étranges. Donc c'est une
Tell me
fée,
about it. It took me forever to get all their names straight when I first came.
n'est-ce pas?
Dolimem, Rayleigh-mem, Mealy-mem, Folly-mem.
Do, ré, mi, fa.
I've missed these cute little troublemakers.
Eh oui.
We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief, you mean Dolimem?
Bien une chef.
What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone!
Oui.
Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
C'est trop mignon ici.
Chief, Rini and Snowy.
Oh.
Why do leaves and branches grow?
Oh.
Which way does the wind blow?
Does the wind blow?
In remembrance maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Trop cute. Je pensais que tu serais rose. C'est pas un truc à dire. C'est de la poésie ça.
Right? Though Dolimem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
My book of oracle cards.
Oh.
thank you for keeping it safe.
Il ressemble à celui qu'on
You
a,
know,
non?
you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze.
C'est même...
Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from ID's Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Ah, génial. Dolly même poursuit ses explications en
But
détail.
if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in ID's Elysiae just to be safe.
Qu'est-ce que tu comptais faire?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to ID Ciliciae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
On se battra contre ça jusqu'à la fin. Au moins on saura quelle direction prendre. C'est ce que je pense aussi, c'est peut-être mieux de ne pas savoir. Au moins on saura quelle direction prendre.
Not the most optimistic take, but I see your point. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together.
D'accord.
Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin?
Oui.
Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us.
Alors, ouvrir la première page des cartes de divination. Oh mon dieu. Ok, je vais lire tout ça de mon côté, je reviens. Voilà, j'ai tout lu.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only Oracle card without a dark side.
D'accord.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of ID's Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant,
C'est le méchant.
Healer, and Scholar. Their stories and wishes show the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Le héros.
Bear their
Wishes.
wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents... They only wished for me to grow up... well, to help around the village. Stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse. Wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like his father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps
What's this?
what you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path. And learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Ok. Oh, les Castoris.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
Non, j'ai parlé à personne, attendez.
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Même la plus sombre des tempêtes finit par passer, tôt ou tard. Peut-être qu'ils seront à l'Élysée. Mystérieuse, j'arrive pas à parler ce soir. C'est cette calamité qui te met sur la voie.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae?
Ce sera Sirène.
Cyrene, may I have that Deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
D'accord.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Oh,
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
Oh non.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
Super.
You mean Heidi's Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My
No.
children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village. You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
This is beyond any Titan, beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can.
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
Courage. Ah, reste ici en sécurité dans le labyrinthe. Écoute ton cœur, protège ceux qui doivent être protégés. Je vais prendre celui-là parce que forcément c'est en couleur.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Non.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Heidi's Elysiae needs us.
Comment ça?
And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
Ah ben on y va. Ah ben c'est parti.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend.
My friend.
Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world. But one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend.
Ouais, c'est grâce à moi.
Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now, aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh.
Deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Comment ça, il meurt? Qu'est-ce que vous racontez?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began.
Ok, j'ai trop hâte.
Then
Oui,
you will
oh,
see
qu'est-ce qu'il
why
parle?
his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem.
D'accord.
A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
Oh mon dieu.
These creatures, they're everywhere.
Il est en train de mourir.
Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be. You, are you talking to me?
Pardon?
No. That ribbon. Olivia.
C'est qui Livia?
I should have known. Please. No. Stop. Please stop.
Oh!
Olivia, I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Anforius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind, through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
C'est ce que j'ai dit.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
C'est mon choix qui a
Onward he
Qui a
walked
changé?
until
Oh
the
non.
call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision.
What? Pourquoi?
No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
D'accord. C'est Aglaé qui a posé la question? Tisseuse d'or, c'est elle. Oh. L'épreuve. Oh.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, Light Calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty-Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima.
Ok.
As you know, though Mighty-Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands.
Wow.
After Aglaya's mediation, Funin met Mighty-Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the flame chase
Ah.
journey itself.
Ok.
So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Je comprends pas dans quel monde. En fait, je comprends pas qui on représente nous dans l'histoire. Parce qu'on était là, du coup, avec lui, là dans le premier acte, en disant que c'était notre ami, on était le trio avec moi, Faenon et Sirène. Mais ça peut pas être Kaelus qui est vraiment l'ami de Faenon. Genre, on remplace quelqu'un, c'est pas possible. Alors, je pense.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
N'est-ce pas?
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now.
Look at me. Just a common soldier. If it weren't a contest of swords, Lady Goldweaver would have taken the fight herself. When it comes to dying for the Holy City, how could I ever measure up to her?
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
C'est vague quand même.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Genre, qui est-ce que je suis dans l'histoire? Je ne comprends pas. On peut y arriver, et un jour vous serez aussi camarades. Et si on perd? Non, 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 on peut y arriver.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Si, si.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
What's going on?
Je me pose
Did
la
you
même
just say
question.
Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she? Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
Bah, je pensais que Sirène était encore au labyrinthe ilésien, là, ou je sais pas quoi. Elle est venue avec?
Amazing. Talanton may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
D'accord.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
Oh non, c'est moi qui dois choisir. Oh là là. La lame, un cœur d'acier. Comment c'est un cœur d'acier? La carte du libérateur. J'aime bien la carte.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength.
Ok.
In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone.
Oh.
Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This car. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Oh.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan, Finan, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Sirène. Non mais je comprends pas. Genre, elle était pas emprisonnée? À la base, je suis confus. Aurais-je atterri dans la mauvaise Amphorius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Non, je suis juste confus.
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there.
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry, you already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Membrance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever.
Ah non mais tout le monde est mort en fait.
The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer?
Ah, super.
How about it? Can you help us?
Est-ce que j'ai le choix?
Of course. After all, you're what we aspire to.
Let's try that. The
D'accord.
fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
Souviens-toi du passé et deviens le héros de demain.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
C'est beau.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's a deal.
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
Lol. Ouais, ouais.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment, for the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ide Silicii, the nameless hero.
Oh. On a gagné.
However,
Oh.
heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Wow.
Yes. Even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same.
N'est-ce pas?
That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation.
Wow.
Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Arkhim's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Oh.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast?
Oui, manger!
Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
Ouh.
You must see
Oh.
how different this is from the flame chase journey you traveled.
Non, je me rappelle pas. Pouvez-vous passer? À qui appartient ces souvenirs? Quel rôle suis-je en train de jouer?
Who? Or perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Notice how only two particular individuals are aware of your presence. Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent era nova.
D'accord, d'accord, d'accord. Je suis patient.
Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night.
Bon, malheureusement, j'ai dû enlever ma caméra, mais je compte continuer et la remettre un peu plus tard.
Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats. Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
Oh mon Dieu.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end,
Whoa!
the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrimnomans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama. We needn't fear for Aglaia. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Oh.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion.
Mon Dieu.
Or embark on one final grand journey.
Le retour. Attendez.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Oryx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The Black Tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of tide. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh.
Step through and witness.
On a déjà vu cette porte.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase.
Alors, comment ça?
And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Emphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree.
Ok, je comprends rien.
Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
C'est temps inexistant.
The future revealed by the Titan.
Oh.
Just what will we see?
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending.
Ok.
Now,
Whoa.
if you would.
My journey to the Aranova.
Aranova comes.
Oh, deliver us.
Enough talk. Go.
Excuse me. Make the Aranova
Celle-là. Lever du rideau.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
C'est le reste de l'histoire de Phaéton et Sirène. J'ai déjà vu cette scène. Ah bon? Je m'en rappelle pas.
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
D'accord.
A total of 33,550,335 times.
Oh mon dieu, on est à Sumeru.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle.
Oh mon dieu, c'est pas possible. Je le savais, ah non. Il est fou ce mec.
Putting it in terms that might be easier for you to understand.
Ouais, ok, condescendant.
Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character.
Ah mon dieu, enfin.
And witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs. Flame-chased journey and the cycles of Euphorius.
Bah.
Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Je vais prendre mon temps. Je vais prendre mon temps et regarder absolument toutes les bulles de souvenirs qu'il y a ici. Numéro 134.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here,
Oui.
so in the end you succeeded. Executioner.
Oh. Exécuteur. Pardon. Oh mon dieu, c'est combien ça? 10 millions. Numéro 10 348 765. Castoris.
Didn't you?
Yes, I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the river of souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me.
Oh.
Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
the dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
Moi. Numéro 7 753 021, j'arrive pas à lire.
There's water everywhere. This place is always so wet and...
Je veux pas l'entendre. Elle m'énerve. Oh!
Just shut up and get out of here.
Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Aranova with me. Together, let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out? Scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. Alright. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart.
D'accord.
Go. Leave this to me. If the black tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Ok. Je comprends pas vraiment ce qu'il dit, mais... Numéro 823 156. Oh, Yaika.
Hey, little. Are you scared?
Non.
As brave as Hunt. Stay close, little Ika. What? No, not you two.
Oh non, elle va mourir aussi.
Listen. I won't squander your kindness. Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
Ok. Donc pour l'instant j'ai l'impression que ça nous montre un petit peu que peu importe les nombres de fois où il a essayé, tout le monde était toujours mort, à part lui j'imagine, c'était le dernier à chaque fois. Et à chaque fois il y avait l'exécuteur qui était là pour l'arrêter j'imagine à la fin, ou pour le, je sais pas. 33 550 334.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Aranova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that entrusted to my most trusted apprentice.
Oh.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Ok. Exécuteur, oui, ok, d'accord. Numéro 24 581 189. Triby.
Dreamy, look. We made it to the vortex. That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Terra Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
D'accord. Ah, il me reste une. Numéro 67 060. Numéro 67 023.
The vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans. Looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
All the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Of course. How could I forget that?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too.
Wow.
Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
D'accord.
You really think you're prepared?
Pas vraiment.
Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Montrez-moi le dernier souvenir. Tout de suite.
Very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. And this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything.
Parce que du coup, lui, il est là depuis le tout début. Donc il a vu les 33 millions... C'était combien? 300 millions? 33 millions? 300 millions, je pense. Les 300 millions ECC qui n'ont pas abouti, j'imagine, du coup, vu qu'à chaque fois ça recommençait. Donc... Bah, je sais plus pourquoi je disais ça.
I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again.
On parle de quel haillon là?
Feeling a bit lost. As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius.
Qu'est-ce que je fais là?
Eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey.
Wow. Attendez, j'ai pas compris. De nombreux mystères restent à élucider, mais laissez-moi céder la place à une personne bien plus appropriée, moi-même j'imagine. Veuillez joindre vos mains et applaudir chaleureusement celui qui révélera les réponses et mettra fin à la 33 550 336e chasse aux flammes. D'accord. C'est lui, j'imagine. Parce que c'est un gros con. Oh!
Who have already burnt their own self to cinder, the Flame Reaver.
Oh! Tiens, mange ça.
So, in the end you succeed. Executioner.
Oh là là.
With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
Attends. Je m'en suis jamais rendu compte. C'est fort! Je m'en suis jamais rendu compte, mais Sirène, elle a une arme qui ressemble à celle du voleur des flammes. Je vous mets une photo. On dirait exactement, on dirait genre l'arme qu'elle avait dans cette image. Je sais pas ce que ça veut dire, mais c'est ce que j'ai remarqué. Alors, qu'est-ce que je fous avec lui? Super. J'ai la pire team contre lui. Non, je dois mon ulti. Oh, j'ai mal. C'est celle au milieu là. Je montre mon écran comme si vous allez voir.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Time to cleanse the chill. Night. Stars echo.
Bring it on.
Some value I
This ends now. With your corpse. Ignite the dawn!
Oh. Oh, c'est lui-même. C'est lui-même. C'est lui-même. C'est pas non. Oh,
Sons of destruction, now twinned. You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
fuck. Attends, je suis choqué. C'est vraiment lui. J'ai la pire team, c'est pas possible.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, j'étais à terre. J'étais dans le sol. Mon Dieu. Attendez, on n'entend rien ce qu'il dit.
Witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not? Let wrath incinerate fate.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut lui encore? Oh, je peux le jouer. Enfin, je l'ai, mais je peux jouer dans l'histoire.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything.
D'accord. Attendez, faut que je remette. Hop là.
After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the long dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same eon's glance that it was reborn.
C'est lequel? C'est qui? C'est quoi?
That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the eon.
Je m'en rappelle pas.
Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you.
Ok.
The eternal land, known as Emphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
Du sceptre, c'est qui le sceptre?
A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Dernière nouvelle ère avant le début de la récurrence éternelle. Oh, sirène!
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysocer. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Emphorius' wishes be
Oh!
so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Oh!
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Whoa.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along.
Quoi?
Is that Emphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
C'est trop triste.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain, glowing
Orynyx?
like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Emphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Emphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed.
Oh, elle est là.
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Emphorius has finally achieved results.
Oh.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true,
Ouais, il avait raison.
as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights.
Trop fort.
But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Super.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
T'as pas compris, je pense.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the end point of Amphorius' calculations.
La destruction.
Perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius' Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination.
Il m'insupporte.
Nikos 496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the Black Tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze.
Bon, comme hier, je vais devoir continuer sans caméra, malheureusement.
You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius' long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Super.
Or we could always choose another option.
Ok, Queen. C'est quoi l'option?
Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius.
Ok.
Right.
Ok.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other eons.
Wow, elle est trop forte.
It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Ok.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Période. Oh! Ah oui, il est mort. Oups.
Aim for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
Wow.
With just Oryx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Oryx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade.
Whoa.
And creating an endless flame chase journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
No.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that You will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm.
Elle est trop mignonne.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
C'est trop triste.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel to prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end.
Je vois.
Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
Oh!
I will wait for that day.
Oh!
It takes. The day will come whenever this is eternal and follows in our footprint to right anything than there ever was. That will be a romantic story
like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Oh wow. Oh wow. J'ai une larme qui coule.
The world is collapsing.
Okay.
And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
C'est moi? C'est pas moi.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
Non, c'est pas ce qu'on avait prévu.
Let it flow. It's time for me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins? Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction.
Wow.
And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
Then go, Kislana, as you promised. Deceive the world, seize the core flames, and
Rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Ok, j'ai pas eu le temps de lire.
So, time retreated behind me. Until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed.
Whoa.
Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century.
C'est beau.
And the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Ciritro, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans.
Ciritro?
And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
Oh, numéro... Oh!
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the river of time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Oh.
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Ciritro.
Her Majesty?
I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, nameless swordmaster.
Trop belle.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Pinan?
Whoa.
Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts.
Imperator?
There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Wow. Oui.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide.
Wow. Cette musique. Oh, c'est beau.
Nice moves.
Merci.
Light up the dawn.
Merde.
We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
C'est beau. C'est Acheron mais en mieux. Ça vient d'un main Acheron alors voilà. On
The
s'énerve pas.
waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last, I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
Whoa.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Period.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine.
Ça glide. Tribi.
Duck's Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Saridra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her.
Oh.
The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting.
Attends quoi?
So remember this, Lady Hysealand. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
Ils vont
No, you misunderstand.
Oh.
We don't want to see Chrysoceras hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
Oh. D'accord.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
On en sait un peu trop. Parler de la prophétie de Tribi.
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Tribi?
Eh ouais.
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Tribi. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out, because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie.
I will tell you the truth. And you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Aranova.
Whoa.
Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Sarit. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement.
Okay.
The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth,
Ouais.
I had to prove that my power could transcend fate.
Eh ben.
In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself, and in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans, one by one.
Wow, il a tout fait.
I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Aranova is reversed.
But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
Ok, Pouah, ça fait beaucoup, hein. J'avoue que j'ai un peu du mal à suivre tout ce qui se passe. Oh, les musiques dans le jeu. Fin, hein. Oh.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes?
N'importe quoi.
Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me.
Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword.
Executioner! I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive!
Exécuteur. Oh.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself. That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future?
Wow, je comprends rien.
I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the fourth quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour. And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Ok. Alors. Récurrence éternelle numéro 1. Le sujet Kaslana a persuadé les 12 héritiers chryséens de récupérer les 12 flammes divines de manière pacifique. Après vérification, l'accès non autorisé n'a pas eu d'impact significatif sur le processus expérimental. Les 12 héritiers chryséens ont suivi à la lettre la séquence expérimentale prévue. Leurs cycles de vie se sont successivement terminés normalement et ils sont entrés dans la zone tampon. La régression des calculs a été initiée pour le sujet Kaslana et des fluctuations anormales de ses fonctions cognitives ont été détectées. Note de l'administrateur, premier échec tragique. Je vais pas lire tout ça. Récurrence éternelle numéro 2, 3, 5, 42, 133, 134. Oh! Oh mon dieu. Ok. J'ai pas eu le temps de lire. Ok. Oh.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
Oh.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change,
The Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
Oui.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me.
D'accord.
We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Bien. On a bien avancé, je pense que je vais finir la partie 2 ici. Je vais devoir regarder ça plusieurs fois pour bien comprendre ce qui s'est passé. Je vous avoue que je suis submergé par tout ce qui s'est passé. Donc voilà, très hâte de découvrir la suite, qui devrait sortir très prochainement, parce que j'ai hâte de finir la quête. Je sais pas si je suis proche de la fin, si je suis loin de la fin. Mais voilà, jusqu'ici j'aime beaucoup ce qui se passe, j'aime beaucoup l'histoire. Très profond, très poussée, très bien écrite, je trouve. Bref, sur ce, à la prochaine.